Good morning. This is Shelly Michelle Rivera with Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. Good morning on this Thursday, April 6th. I finished all my coffee, so today I'm doing my kratom tea. Uh, if you know anything about kratom, it's just a leaf that is dried and ground up into a powder and is used for, I use it for pain relief and a little bit of energy. um, I think it's typically used to help with opioid addictions, to wean you off opioid addictions. um, but that's not what I use it for. I just strictly use it for pain relief, to help me get through, added to help me get through my workouts. mm. So today, real quick, because I've been running already this morning. It's like 12:30 right now, and I started Ubering a little bit late today, around 8:39. But I just got back-to-back trips, one after another, so that was really, really good. We really need the funds coming in. The Healthy Hippie Ranch, Luna Fitness, Camp Gladiator. They're getting us by, but we still need a lot more from them, So we're working on getting those up and running a little bit more, especially the Healthy Hippie Ranch and Luna Fitness Evolution. But today I wanted to talk about lists. I gotta make a list. I gotta make lists because I'm driving and I'm not paying attention to where I'm going, even though Uber is telling me where I'm going. I missed the streets a couple of times because my brain is going crazy with all these things, all these to-dos. And I have this patch of cowlick that's just... Anyway, so I need to do a list. So on my list, I need to put, some of the things we need to get us up and on the road. Number one, there's a couple of things that we need to do to CJ's truck to get ready to get packed up, loaded, and get on the road, which are actually some repairs, a couple of things that we need to do. So that's priority number one. Number two is I got to figure out what I'm going to do, what more I'm going to do on the road to start bringing in even more income. Because right now, what I'm doing, Camp Gladiator, Uber, and, everything else is kind of been the steady flow of money that we've been coming in, especially Uber. That's been our steady income for the past few months. But out here in Cleveland, which I'm not Ubering too much into Houston, because it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to get to Houston. So I may go sometimes as far as Humble, but even then, a lot of times it's not worth the gas. So I mainly stay Cleveland, Splendora, Cold Springs, Shepherd, things like that. The little areas around here that are like 30, 40 minutes around here for me to drive, which are going to be more economical for me as far as traveling in my vehicle. So Uber has been that steady flow of income that we've been using to get by. But we're still really working on the Healthy Hippie Ranch and getting that up and off the ground. So I need to do a list. Like I said, priority number one is the truck. What are we going to do for his truck to get it up and running and on the road? My car is good. It's a lot newer, but it's just too small. We can't put anything in there. We can't take anything with us. And then having to haul an extra vehicle around, we're debating whether that's going to be the best option or not, or to garage it, or what we're going to do. So I also need a few things if I'm going to work, like do a work at home kind of thing. My background is accounting. My last job, I was a accounts receivable manager for about 2 or 3 years. So I'm looking to see what is out there as far as legitimate work from homes. And if you have any suggestions, please definitely comment, reach out to me, let me know legitimately what is out there, because there's a lot of things out there that I can't filter through what is legit and what is a scam or whatever. I'm also looking into Amazon affiliate program, I think it's called. and recommending things to buy through links or whatever. I'm still trying to figure all that out. All this is new to me. I know computers, I know how to use them, I know how to do all this stuff, but all these extra things about links and affiliate programs and all that stuff and monetizing Facebook and YouTube and all this, it's so brand new to me. So I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way for me to make a little bit, extra steady income coming in, because we may end up losing Uber once we get on the road. Um, like I said again, if anybody has anything legitimate out there, please direct me, let me know. Let me know how's it going. List. I need a list for the list that I need to list. So, it's things like that. What we're gonna need to store food in. How are we gonna, pack leftovers and things like this. I want to make a couple of meals, meal prep a couple of things, and then store them, because I think the cooked items are gonna store better than raw meats or things like that. Definitely gonna have to do fresh eggs. They don't need refrigeration. We do eat a lot of eggs, so we're gonna go fresh eggs. Fruits and vegetables that don't spoil right away, we're gonna have to do some of that. And it's things like that that I'm having to remember and write down, and I want to remember as a guide for as we're going and doing this on the road. That way there's less waste for our part. Not just food, but money, time, energy, everything else. So lists. What are some of the lists that you write in your time? Like, what do you have a list for? Is it a to-do list? Is it, my, what is it, a bucket list? I have a bucket list too. And hopefully this trip will allow me to get to some of those bucket list items. We'll talk about that one day. And what are you doing? How are you working your day? And what are you doing? Especially if you work from home, entrepreneurs, things like that. What are you doing that helps keep you organized? The lists, your calendars. I'm just old school, and I need to write down. I need to touch and feel things. I can do it on my phone just as well. I know that. But I like the feel of paper. I like to carry around the binder, the little binder. This is not a big one. This is, very lightweight. It fits in my purse very easily. I like having that stuff available to me. I like writing things down. So what are some of the ways that you list or you do to-dos or things like that that help you stay organized and on top of what you need to do, and remembering these are, right now things, these are, short-term things, and these are in the long run, we need to get some of this done. So I'd like to hear, and especially if you're on the road, working from home, legitimately working from home, or trying to manage a family. Even managing a family, you need a list. I know, I remember, I did that. I had the 2 kids. I did that, and it's a lot. And if you don't sometimes write it down, we're human. You're gonna lose track. You're gonna forget. You're gonna miss something. I need Post-it notes everywhere to remind me where I left my wallet, my keys, and my medicine. So that's how bad it is right now for me. And I think too that comes from going through the change. I honestly want to say that that's part of all that too, because I have become even more. I was forgetful before and very klutzy and clumsy. I'm even more so now, which is horrible. It frustrates CJ, frustrates him. There's nothing I can do about it. I can't stop it, so whatever. But yeah, help me figure out, if y'all don't mind. Number 1, legitimate work from home on the road. Number 2, lists. How are you staying organized? How are you staying on top of your tasks? How are you keeping control of your day-to-day life when you don't go to that 9 to 5 and you have the meetings and you have, certain deadlines or whatever. And that's what keeps you on track with things at work. You have deadlines, you have tasks, you have meetings. That you don't even realize that you're doing that, but that's what you're doing. You're keeping on top of everything in that manner. What happens when you work from home? What happens when you're an entrepreneur? How do you get all that stuff in order? How do you task all these things out for you to make sure that you target everything that you need to hit for the day. It's a lot. It's a lot when you're on your own because you are everything for you. So if you drop something, there's no one to blame but you. So yeah, if you don't mind, comment, let me know. What are you doing to stay on top of your tasks day to day, especially if you're working from home, and legit work from home options. If you have any ideas, please, please, please share those with me. I am so open to just about anything. I have a huge background from, clerical work all the way up to, like I said, accounts receivable manager, everything in between all that, front office manager, receptionist, answering the phones, customer service, billing. I've done a little bit of everything in between there. So if you have any legitimate sources that are work from home, please share. I would love to hear them. I really do need the information, and I need some kind of direction to go when we get on the road. So that's kind of where I'm at today. Like I said, it was going to be quick. I'm running. I have to get back on to Uber because we are very busy today, and I need to take advantage of those busy days. And just want to say, love you guys. This is Michelle Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love, Thursday, April 16th. Happy, healthy, prosperous, and especially as always, an abundant day for you. Love you guys. Bye.